You know that feeling when you're growing, changing, and suddenly your friendships feel a little off? It's this super common tug of war, right? You want to grow, but you're terrified of losing the people you care about. Well, today we're going to unpack exactly how to handle that. Okay, let's just rip the Band-Aid off with this one. Dr. Miles Monroe said, "You can outgrow your friends." Oof. I mean, that can land kind of heavy, right? For so many of us, that's the big fear, isn't it? That if we really chase who we're supposed to become, we might have to leave some really important people in the dust.
And that really brings us to the big question we're diving into here. Is it really one or the other? Does personal growth automatically mean growing apart from your friends? Do you really have to pick between your purpose and your people?
But what if there's another way to look at this? Check out this quote from Elizabeth Foley. It's such a beautiful reframe. She says true friends find out they can grow separately without growing apart. Now that sounds way better, doesn't it? It's not just possible, it's what we should all be shooting for.
Okay, so how do we actually do that? Well, the source material gives us a really clear, super actionable framework. It's called the 3Ds.
It's pretty straightforward. Discover, develop, and deploy. Think of it like a roadmap. Each step builds right on top of the last one, and get this, it's a path that can actually make your friendships stronger, not weaker.
All right, let's jump into the first one. Step 1. Discover your assignment.
So what are we talking about when we say discovery? This isn't just about, finding a new hobby or something. It goes way deeper. It's about figuring out your unique purpose, who you really are, deep down, outside of how your friends or anyone else defines you.
And this isn't a one-and-done kind of thing. It's a process. First, you have to recognize that you have this inherent divine origin. Then, you start actively looking for what makes you, well, you. That might mean some quiet time, some deep thought, maybe even asking your creator for a little insight. And the goal? To become so completely convinced of your purpose that nothing can shake it.
Okay, so once you've started to figure out what that unique assignment is, what's next? You've got to nurture it, right? And that brings us perfectly to step 2, develop your gifts.
Development is all about the grind, the commitment to making your skills better. But here's the absolute key. You can't wait around for someone to give you a gold star or pat you on the back. This has to come from inside. It's fueled by what you believe, not what other people think.
And this next part is a perfect example. Check out this quote. "Cannot act, slightly bald, can dance a little." Seriously, this was a real memo from an MGM studio about a guy named Fred Astaire back in 1933. I mean, wow. Talk about a rough review, huh?
Now, for most of us, hearing that would be absolutely crushing. We'd probably pack it in right there, but not Astaire. And why not? Because his passion, his drive, it didn't need their approval. He was already persuaded of his own talent, so he just kept at it.
And the result of that self-belief, get this, 9 hit musicals with Ginger Rogers in just 6 years. His success was just undeniable. And that right there is the power of developing your gifts based on your own conviction, not on what some memo says.
So you've discovered your purpose, you've developed your gifts. Now what? Well, now comes the fun part, the action phase. Step 3, deploy yourself.
Deployment is where the rubber meets the road. It's when your potential turns into real action. You stop getting ready and you start doing. It's all about stepping out and confidently using those gifts to live your purpose. Basically, it's about showing up as the person you were always meant to be.
So what does that look like in real life? Well, here are the keys. It starts simple. Just be yourself. Do what you're good at. And this is a big one. Stop being addicted to what other people think. Just use the gifts you have and trust that more will come. You never know what you can do until you actually try, right?
This idea of just giving what you have is summed up perfectly in this phrase, "Such as I have, give I thee." It's such a powerful reminder that this isn't about being perfect. It's about offering the gifts you have right now, just as you are.
So when you put it all together, discover, develop, and deploy, what happens to your friendships? What's the big payoff? It's connection without compromise. You get to become who you're meant to be, and you don't have to sacrifice your friends to do it. Just look at the difference here. It's like 2 totally different paths. Without this framework, you can get stuck, limited by your friends, totally addicted to their approval. But with it, you're stepping boldly into your destiny, and your friends are your biggest cheerleaders. And really, that's the whole point. True friendship isn't about staying the same together. It's about finding those people, those true connections that don't just tolerate your growth, they celebrate it. They champion it.
So I want to leave you with one final thought, a question to take with you. After hearing all this, what's one gift, just one, that you can decide to deploy today?